You're not worried about Jalen Hurts?
You know what? It was weird. Whenever he was in, the offense had some spark.
You know what it kind of reminded me of?
What?
A higher end version of Taysom Hill with the New Orleans Saints. What? They're trying to do the exact same stuff that they were doing with Taysom down in New Orleans. They're trying to do some of that here in Philadelphia, man.
He's
a better version of it.
I was gonna say I'd give more credit to Hurts over Taysom Hill. Actually,
no, I agree with you on that. I'm saying though, that's what they're trying to model it after, though.
I don't like any of that. I never will.
What?
I never will. It's either go with Hurts or stick with Wentz. I don't want to be doing all that stuff.
Why?
For their sake, whatever. It helps us, I think.
I don't. I would much rather keep Wentz out there the whole time, personally. I would much rather keep Wentz out the whole time.
If you're the Steelers defense.
Yeah, you talking about them bringing in Hurts helps us. I don't feel like it helps us because I do feel like Hurts provides a little bit more in terms of athletic ability, and because of the one-off nature of the plays, they're not stuff that you work on a lot. And you never know what the new wrinkle is going to be when he's out there. It's going to evolve. It's not like when we think about what the Saints, when they first started using Taysom Hill, it was first little just, very, very elementary style plays that he would just make something happen, right? And you're like, all right, cool, catch you off guard. Then this thing then evolved to them double passing, reversing, running. Like they got a whole 20-something plays for that man now. That's what I'm concerned about when we talk about Jalen Hurts. I'm like, the more these weeks go by, the more that package for him increases. And the more it increases, that's how you can get caught not prepared for a play. And in the NFL, we know that's the difference between a no-yard gain and a touchdown sometimes, man. So that's my whole thing with that, man. I would much rather they keep Wentz out there because I feel like with Wentz, number one, the shots that he keeps taking are going to continue to add up. Number two, like I said, he's pressing right now. So I feel like he's more prone to turn the ball over. And that's kind of my thought process with that. Whereas with Jalen, the unknown of him and knowing how, like you said, when he's been out there, their offense has looked better. That makes me a little nervous, man.
Here's what I'll say, man. The thing I hate about that stuff, and which I think is the reason why I think we'll be fine with it, is you leave Wentz out there. You leave the quarterback out there. I hate that stuff. That's like an extra defender you really don't got to worry about there.
See, you're saying that, but they're trying to set up double passes. That's what they're trying to hunt right now.
Go for it, man. Give it a try. Give it a try. I'll take your word for it. Where it's all right, it makes things a little interesting. I think we'll be able to handle it. I can just see
it now, man. They hit the double pass, Hurts the Wentz for a bomb, and you over there throwing your beer somewhere sick. And I was over here like, dang. If only we would have just kept Wentz out there the whole time. Jeez.
Wait, kept Wentz out? What do you mean?
In terms of not going with the Jalen Hurts package. That's what I mean. Like, keep Wentz out there the whole time. Have him stay and be the quarterback the whole time. Him out there right now, the way he's playing, does not scare me, does not concern me. I don't feel like he's doing enough. Outside of miscommunication on our end, I don't think he'll be able to do enough to catch us, to do anything to affect us. I do feel like because of Jalen Hurts and the packages that they're using him with, that can cause communication issues.
I think it'd be more interesting if they went with Hurts in the middle of the game or something for them.
Nah, I think it's different, man.
So hold on, just the packages as opposed to them flipping out for Wentz Hurts in the middle of the game.
Taysom Hill. Is Taysom Hill scary to you if he's playing quarterback for 30 snaps?
Here's my reasoning though. The Eagles' weapons ain't there.
I'm just asking you a question.
Whereas like you could do stuff like with Cam up in New England.
I'm asking you a question, man.
Yeah.
When Taysom Hill is at quarterback, if Taysom Hill was at quarterback for the Saints for 30 plays, would you be concerned about him at all?
No, but we think Hurts is a little better than him.
When Taysom Hill comes on the field, though, you have to have your antennas up, right? Because we know when he's on the field, they find ways to use him. He's been responsible for numerous touchdowns since he's been in New Orleans, since they've been using him that way. We do know that. With Hurts right now, even though we feel like he's a better quarterback than Taysom Hill, is Jalen Hurts a better quarterback than Carson Wentz? No.
He's not, but like I said, with the Eagles personnel, their lack of receivers and everything.
So how does putting a less quarterback out there to play quarterback full time with less weapons going to improve your offense compared to what Carson Wentz is right now?
It's a little more versatile, dual threat.
Carson Wentz is dual threat. What are we talking about here?
Run some Patriots stuff a la Cam.
God, you playing Madden, man.
I know. I'm just telling you. I think that might be a little bit more like middle of the game. I'm saying middle of the game, We wouldn't be prepared for that, and they just rolled with Hurts the rest of the game. I'm not saying
with
he's
Hurts the rest of the game. No, I feel like that's.
I'm not saying he's better. Listen, I'm not saying he's better than Wentz. It's kind of like what we've talked about. You throw in a backup quarterback in some of these games, and all of a sudden they do great. Nick Foles in the Bears game. Yeah, it's just stuff happens. Just some weird stuff happens sometimes. That's all. I'm not saying he's better than Wentz, but in this game, in this setting, if that happened, I think that could make things a little bit more interesting. Whereas I'm not concerned about Wentz right now at all, like you said.
Fair enough. I just feel like.
Whereas that would be just a wild card that's being thrown out there. Like, whoa, what could happen?
A package, yes. A package of 15 to 20 plays, sure. You sprinkle it in how you want to sprinkle it in. It's different, though, when you're playing quarterback every single snap. That's all I'm saying.